Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Connor here. Hope you're doing hold on, let me start again. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Connor here. Hope you're doing fantastically well, as someone pointed out in the live stream. Now, the live stream, guys, has been taken down. My camera, I've boxed up. I'm putting it away. It's getting sent back, basically. It's knackered at the minute, so I had to film through a webcam. For some reason, the stream was just out of sync, so I'm not having it. Took it down, so we're back here with your pre-recorded rumour mill. Rodrigo has signed. I'm still buzzing about it. There's been so many things going wrong this morning, annoyingly. But yeah, Rodrigo signing perks me up all the time. So yeah, it's a really good signing for Leeds. I think that, once again, we've spoken about it numerous times before, about his international pedigree, about his pedigree from the Champions League. Obviously, last season, 6 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists. Leads the Spanish national side out consistently. And it's a really, really good signing for Leeds. It's a high caliber signing, which is what we needed when we're coming into the Premier League. You know, you look at other teams who've come up. Have they made that sort of high caliber signing that Leeds have just done with this individual? I'm not sure they have. Have they been well known? Have they been championship quality? I'd say so. But have they been of this international pedigree? I don't think so. And the similar thing with Koch, who has announced today that he's on his way and he's on a plane. So exciting times. We know where he's going. He said goodbye to his Freiburg teammates and he's coming to Leeds, isn't he? But yeah, no, absolutely buzzing with that. And I think that it's all going in the right direction. You can tell it's all going in the right direction. And I think we're all just happy with it. Phil Hayes also come out and spoken about Leeds' options. Now, it looks like we're still in the market for a centre-back. Would that be a replacement for Cooper? Would that be a replacement for Koch? Or would that be someone who's starting? Could that potentially be someone who's starting with Koch or starting with Cooper? Who knows? But what Phil was sort of insinuating is Bielsa is coming round to the idea that Leeds might need another centre-back, obviously with Pascal Struijk. He's played in the Championship, but has he played excessively in the Championship? I would say no. You know, he's come in when Leeds have when we've won the Championship, played in some decent games, put some good performances in. And there was talk from Angus Kinnear earlier on of his development and how good he is. And people need to sit up and take note to how good Pascal Struijk is. But is he at that stage in his career now where he can seamlessly switch into a centre-back partnership in the Premier League with Leeds United? It's a massive step up from not really featuring in the Championship. And for me, he might be a brilliant player and I'm really excited to see him. But would I go for another centre-back as just insurance? Just so that, you know, when we go into those latter stages of the Premier League season, it might get a little bit difficult. There might be a couple of injuries. Yeah, definitely, I'd go for another centre-back. Will that be someone like Felipe Luis? I don't know. That would be an incredible signing. I know Lazio want 38 million for him, so that's a huge gap from what Leeds are probably looking at. A lot of outlets reporting that Leeds have put 30 million in, and it was rejected. Would they put in another 8 million euros? Who knows? You just don't know with Leeds at this moment in time. We seem to be getting a lot of our news from foreign correspondents because, as I consistently say, at home, Leeds are keeping it tight to the chest, which I do quite like. So, you know, we're getting our local journalists not being able to get the breaking news because Leeds are keeping it very tight, very close to our chest. Hence why Koch came from the Clicker outlet, which is a German newspaper which reports very good German news, official sort of German news. And obviously we saw La Marca reporting in Spain that, you know, obviously Rodrigo was speaking to Leeds, and obviously Guillem Balaguer speaking this morning about how the medical's already done, and then we sort of caught up with it, didn't we? So basically, I'm just telling you to look at the foreign newspapers and articles and journalists, and we're probably going to get a lot of information there, and that's sort of where, you know, the Luis Felipe information came from. And I do think there is no smoke without fire. Apparently Leeds have inquired about Jordan Lukaku as well. Jordan Lukaku, a left back. It's evident Leeds are after a left back as well. There's also been talk about Rico Henry. Rico Henry, what an incredible signing he would be. But there are apparently 3 Premier League clubs in for Rico Henry, including Leeds United, West Ham United and Brighton. So lots of news going on at Leeds and sort of a lot of developments in terms of where we can go. And it looks like, obviously, with Phil coming out earlier and saying that Leeds not only are in for a centre-back, but he expects Leeds to be in for a number 10 and a winger, which is obviously big news. You know, Pablo Hernandez filling that void, but is he sort of going towards the end of his career now? I think we all sort of are accepting the fact that Pablo's days outnumbered. That sounds like he's getting a jail sentence, but you know, he's 35 years old now. Do we expect him to be going to 37, 38, maybe, but it's highly doubtful, isn't it? So it's such a top level for him to perform. Obviously, we've seen David Silva sort of bow out. I believe he's younger than Pablo, isn't he? So Pablo needs a little bit of help. I think he's going to be a bit of a luxury player for Leeds United this year, which I'm absolutely fine with. But a bit of young blood, you know, someone like Ryan Kent, I've been watching him recently, just getting a little bit of a vibe on what we would expect if we got Ryan Kent, taking the ball on his back foot, on either foot, left or right, opening his body and driving at the fullbacks, driving at the centre-backs, and always committing and always getting a foul from either the centre-backs or getting a shot on goal. Now, that would fit the Leeds blueprint absolutely perfectly. Not only that, he works hard for the Rangers team, and he's been part of 2 regimes now, one at Liverpool and one at Rangers, where you're at a big club and you demand sort of a work ethic from every single player. Work hard, you work hard going forward, but you work hard getting back as well. And that's where I think Ryan Kent would actually fit very, very nicely into this Leeds United team. Now, a lot of people as well talking about Harry Wilson, you know, obviously having his loan spell at Derby where he was superb, having his loan spell at Bournemouth where he wasn't actually that bad. And could Leeds maybe acquire his services? I think we'd be able to for sort of 15 to 20 million. Would Leeds go to that range? I probably think we would. But you want to get them on the cheap, don't you? We put 8.5 million rising on Ryan Kent, and we've taken a little bit of a step back. We're just going to make Rangers sweat a little bit, see where they're at, see if they need the money. Then potentially for me, we will put another bid. I don't think that Ryan Kent interest is completely gone. So that's it really, guys. Obviously, Robin Koch on his way, as he keeps saying on his Instagram. Rodrigo, what a brilliant signing that is. Absolutely buzzing with that. And I believe that he's just going to bring on so many of our players, you know, Click, Bamford especially. I think Bamford's going to profit from Rodrigo being in the side exponentially. Obviously, Pablo when he comes in, Harrison, Costa. But it's going to be really interesting where he plays Rodrigo. Will he play him as a pairing up top? Will Leeds then need to sort of vary the formation, which could see Leeds playing 2 up front? Or will he play in an inside forward role on either side, which we've seen him play under Marcelino at Valencia. Now, when he played under Marcelino, obviously 19 goals, got to the top of his game. His last 2 seasons haven't been amazing, but there are reasons behind that. You know, he was essentially an Atletico Madrid player for 60 million euros last year. But once again, the deal was pulled at the last minute amid Barcelona interest as well. So this guy, what a player, what a talent, what caliber. And he's, you know, just says as well when the international sphere at Leeds is broadening, you know, we're getting Calvin Phillips, who's now playing for the England side. We're getting Rodrigo, who consistently leads the Spanish line up front and leads that team out. Then we've got Robin Koch, who is part of the regeneration, the new wave of German talent, including Leon Goretzka and Timo Werner. So it's very exciting times at Leeds United, and we're really building for a brighter future here. So guys, listen, if you've enjoyed the video, please slap a like on it. Obviously, if you are new, hello, welcome. Hit the subscribe button. We've got a lot of really good things even coming this weekend. I've got an interview after this with just a little bit of something I'm trying and testing, and we've got some content for tomorrow for you guys. I've been going now. I've consistently uploaded for 4 weeks, I think it is. So the effort is there, and yeah, I'm doing it for you guys as well. If you wouldn't mind helping me out as well, there's a Patreon link in the description below. We've got a 2-part ex-Premier League goalkeeper on there now, which is probably the best interview I've ever done. It was so insightful and very controversial as well. So if you want to sign up to that, that helps the channel out massively as well. We put additional content on there every single week, minimum 2 videos a week. So have a lovely weekend, guys, and I'll see you in a bit.